There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Did you see Barack Hussein Obama last night? Take little shots. He was taking shots at your president. And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy, don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people. Do I still have to stick to policy?
And now Trump's acting betrayed, as if Obama was his best friend or something.
I like him. I think he's a nice gentleman, but he was very, very weak on trade. If you take a look at what happened to our country trade-wise, it was a disaster. Take a look at Japan, take a look at China, take a look at what happened with some of these countries, what they did. But I happen to like him. I respect him and I respect his wife.
Trump started the whole birth certificate nonsense, and Obama makes a quip years later. And okay, sure. Even when he's trying to be nice, he still can't help but insult him. We all know that Trump hates Obama because you don't try to do this to someone that you like and respect.
In one of your Mother's Day tweets, you appear to accuse President Obama of the biggest political crime in American history by far. Those were your words. What crime exactly are you accusing President Obama of committing, and do you believe the Justice Department should prosecute him?
Obamagate. It's been going on for a long time. It's been going on from before I even got elected, and it's a disgrace that it happened. And if you look at what's gone on, and if you look at now all of this information that's being released, and from what I understand, that's only the beginning. Some terrible things happened, and it should never be allowed to happen in our country again. And you'll be seeing what's going on over the coming weeks. And I wish you'd write honestly about it, but unfortunately, you choose not to do so. Yeah, John, please.
What is the crime exactly that you're accusing him of?
You know what the crime is. The crime is very obvious to everybody.
And his supporters are just going to eat this up regardless, no matter how much basis this has in reality. We know this. I mean, you know, MAGA hates Obama for reasons, you know, because he was born in Hawaii, right? I mean, God, people born in Hawaii. Can you even imagine?
The only way that God can correct an extreme is to send an extreme. And that's why he raised up Donald Trump, because Satan had raised up Barack Hussein, gay, raised by transgenders, Obama.
You horrible anti-American, communist, Islamic terrorists. Well, that's going to go in the media. That's what he was. He literally reignited racism in America. Thanks a lot, Barack, and your buddy Mike, and your two fake daughters.
Trump started the whole, you know, birther movement with Obama, the whole birth certificate nonsense, where even, you know, he put his birth certificate and everything online, and everyone's like, fake, you know, and as if he was some Kenyan sleeper cell sent by Al Qaeda. I mean, it's really just his name, Barack Obama. I mean, to be honest, when I first heard that name, I thought, wow, the American public is not going to elect a man with that name. I mean, just the fact that he didn't change his name to get elected the way, you know, so many others in the Republican Party have done is honestly remarkable. Like, just hats off. Barack Obama ran an incredible campaign because he ran it outside of the Democratic Party. It was like it was outside of it, and it was kind of like a campaign that you're seeing now with Kamala and Walz, where they could counter message very quickly. They moved fast. They did well. I mean, obviously, like, he was a two-term president, and he overcame immense odds. You know, that being said, you know, the left hates Obama for very legitimate reasons. I mean, there were, you know, after the credit crisis, you know, there was a chance to help either the banks or the people, and, you know, they chose the banks over the people, right? The left did not like that. most people did not like that. There's the Affordable Care Act was not the public option single payer that they that the left wanted, and I definitely agree. Like it should have been a single payer thing, public option, and things like what's it called? The drone strikes. God, drone strikes. I mean, these are very very legitimate reasons to hate Obama, and you don't find any of those reasons on the MAGA side. It's very like he took away our freedoms and liberties and things. It doesn't make sense, right? And it's like I know why like with Hillary Clinton, I know why I don't like Hillary Clinton as a candidate. I don't understand why conservatives don't like Hillary Clinton as a candidate. And apply the same thing with Obama. I like Hillary and Obama when it's warranted, for the record. But that's the thing where I don't get a lot of these Democrats that are very moderate, centrist. Obama is a famous centrist. Could not understand why MAGA doesn't like them. I mean, basically, if you don't like someone that's like in the center right, then it's because you are so far to the right that's or you're just a goddamn racist. The fact that there's just a black man doing anything suddenly is a threat to your way of life. I mean, that's been talked about by a few people, just a few.
Everybody gets along. It started with Obama. He was the first black president, and then all of a sudden America's racist. Come on. How would he become president if it was a racist?
I mean, America was racist, and then they had the Civil Rights Bill, and LBJ signed it, and that was supposed to be the end of it, too. So, I mean, it didn't start with President Obama, right?
Yeah, but LBJ was no good either.
This whole DEI thing of just, Obama being black and being the president, people were really like, wow, like, okay, we're cooked as a people, as a white people. I mean, that was a real thing. Not only it was both. It was we're cooked. Also, we're post-racial now. White people did. I love the post-racial thing. There's not a black person on this planet that was like, oh yeah, we're post-racial now. That was like this white thing that just they kept repeating and repeating, and somehow like it just became part of, became mainstream. Weirdest thing ever. Weird. Post-racial under Obama. Weird, bro.